Thanks for joining. Look forward to hearing your story.
Well, thank you for having us. Um, my story is it's kind of like everybody else's. I do have my watch on. I wear it at all times. I wear it day and night. I got my watch about a year and a half ago, if I'm not mistaken. We were watching Mike Penny's show, and Linda was a guest. And I was in my friend's living room, and we were sitting there, and we both sat there that night on the couch and ordered during the show. And so we have both wore it. I have truly enjoyed it. It has helped with a lot of things. The only thing I've noticed, and I'm kind of in that group with tinnitus, that we still have a little bit of that, but I can honestly say I think it has improved. Plus, I do believe that I'm having some downloading also is the reason why the tinnitus is not completely all the way gone. So I wear it on a lot of frequencies. The women in my family have a problem with candida, a lot of yeast. And so I wear it on that a lot. It has practically eliminated it. So I just do it. I just make sure that I do it at least once a week as a precautionary, just to keep it at a minimum. Had a hysterectomy probably close to 30 years ago. And so I do have the problem with bladder atrophy, bladder falling, which creates bladder infection. I use that a lot. It has kept that at a minimal, almost gone. I don't have that. I use it for so many things. I use it for my pineal gland, my chakras, cravings. I'm trying to look at my list here. I use it for a lot of stuff, and I have had really good results. And I use it on the repetition, so it just keeps repeating all day. I do work where I use my arms. So during the day when I'm at work, I do have it tucked safely in my bra. But through the night at home, I have it on my wrist. So I can't say enough good things about it. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I have worn it. I'm still wearing it with a cracked screensaver. I need a new screensaver. It has gotten kind of to the point where it's not holding a charge anymore. So I do need to have it looked at maybe. Because like I said, I have worn it since I got it. And so if I'm lucky enough this week to win one, I'll have to have my own lottery to figure out who to donate this one to, because I want to be able to share it. So, because I know that there are several others within my circle that would like to try it.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. And
You're very welcome.
yeah, just to play on something and maybe ask you a quick follow-up. So you've had your watch a year and a half?
Yeah, I think it's been close to a year and a half.
Okay. So just to give props to our support staff, if you go to wavwatch.com/support and you email them and let them know that your watch is, a year and a half old, but the battery's not charging as well, they can do a battery replacement and it's about $50. So you
Cool.
just have
Okay,
to ship
yeah.
it to them.
And I want to go ahead and upgrade the watch altogether. Also,
Yeah.
Get a new SD card and get that
Yeah.
upgraded. So that's on my list of things to do. Yes.
Yeah. Well, could I ask you a follow-up just to maybe share what have been your favorite frequencies or uses for the watch or things that I've seen? You mentioned a lot of things, but I was just like, wow, that's like maybe share your favorite.
I use it for everything. Like I said, the most frequency, I'd have to say that I do some for pain also. I do have 2 fake knees. So I use it for pain, but the candida and I'd have to say emotional, my chakras, my pineal gland. I use it for so much. I'm gluten intolerant, so every once in a while I've got to work on the digestion if I've overdone it on the gluten. I really don't have, I don't know that I could narrow it down to just any one thing. I use it for everything. Everything. I use it for my skin. I'm 64 years old, so my skin is, becoming opaque, and so I use it for my skin. I've just used it for a lot of things. Coughing. I've unfortunately had a cold in the past, and so I did use it for coughing at work, and it did work. When you run out of cough drops, it's like, oh, what am I going to do now? because I work in the public, and it did work. It stealthed off the coughing, so it was good for that. So I have a list. I don't know that I can actually, put it down to just one single thing.